In this video, I'm going to talk about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. But first, let's hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon so you can be notified every Tuesday and Thursday when I release epic fucking videos. And if you could please like this video now. My intention is to help 1 million women by the end of 2020, and I need your help, and it helps so much. So today I'm going to talk about how to reprogram the subconscious mind. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Lani, and I've helped thousands of women all over the world reprogram their subconscious mind. So the shit I'm going to talk, I already have goosebumps. Shit I'm going to talk about today is just going to blow your mind. Now, there's a basic, I call it broken belief, and I'm going to explain this in a way that is going to help you not take it so personal when you have those negative thoughts or when you have that negative self-talk, and how to help you read that. So we can actually just not have a whole day of eating dog shit, but we can let it go and get on with our day. Now, the reason I like to call it a broken belief is because we are all born with the evolutionary mind. It's like the monkey mind, or however you want to call it, where we walk in a room and our brain wants to keep us safe. So it looks for like anything new is a threat, because I don't know what that could do. That could kill me. And if there's any chance of rejection or failure, it's like, let's self-sabotage, like, let's halt the brakes and let's not do that. Because to the ego, I mean, I don't know anybody who's like, yay, I got rejected, I love failure, like, cool. Like, that's not, no, I don't celebrate. I get rejected all fucking day, but I don't celebrate it. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pick myself back up, smile with a big ass smile, and like keep going, because I know that I'm just one step closer to my yes and to my soulmate client, and to making that really big impact that I've been dreaming of since we've started this coaching business. So because the fear of rejection and failure is like death to the ego, this is why we do that self-sabotage thing. So I've described it as like, you know, the hamster wheel, or like Groundhog Day, or like just before you're gonna do really good, or you do make these amazing changes for like a week or two, and then you fully self-sabotage and you like fall back down the mountain. So I'd like to know in the comments, where are you self-sabotaging, and where would you like to reframe that broken belief? So when I started looking at it as a broken belief, before I was just like, oh, obviously I'm not good enough. And I looked at it as if it was like, oh, my eyes are green. It's just, I was born like this. I'm just a perfectionist. I just believe I'm not good enough. It's just harder for me. And those are on the surface ones that like really, really, really ran all day. So of course I never showed up. Like, I was always half-assing. I was always coming in with the idea of like, I'm not going to do it anyway, or like everyone's against me, or it's harder for me. So I never fully came in like aligned, or with like a positive attitude, or with a best case scenario mindset. I fully half-assed. So that would always happen. And then I'd prove my point, because I'd sabotage, because I didn't believe I was worthy of it, because I hadn't reprogrammed my subconscious mind. So I was like, it's just like concrete. Like, I can't change that. This is who I am. My personality is this way. My thought patterns are this way. My beliefs are this way. Like, it's true. And it is true that if we believe it, it's true. But the crazy thing is, nobody tells us that we can actually change our beliefs. So it doesn't matter if you think you're poor or rich, or think you're fat or skinny, or you think you're smart or dumb. Like, what matters is that you believe it, so therefore it becomes true. So then that's like your reality. So once I actually discovered that I could reprogram, I like to, because we all have cell phones, so it's really easy to explain this way. It's like we have a cell phone and we have all these apps. And so it's like your parents gave you their apps, because that's the only way that we create beliefs, is we see them, we practice them, and then they come into our subconscious because we practice them so much. It's that repetition that it just becomes a fact and a belief and a habit. And now we're like, it's true. And it's like, okay, that's not true. You've just practiced it so much. So I had a cell phone and I had all of my parents' beliefs, and it's not that they're wrong or right, and it's not that they're bad or good. It's just that I had all of their apps on my phone, but they didn't have any of the outcomes that I wanted. So I was like sitting here like, dude, I want to fucking play Tetris. And I was like blaming my phone and the apps, and I never had Tetris on my phone because my mom didn't have Tetris and her mom didn't have Tetris. So in fact, there was like no chance to me Tetris is like fucking having it all and like loving myself and being confident. Like, there was no chance of me even being there, because I didn't have that. It wasn't in my tool belt. Like, I was never exposed to incredible self-worth. You're a woman, you're beautiful, you're pure, you can have it all, you are abundant, it is your birthright. I'd never seen any of those apps. So I wanted those outcomes, but I didn't have those subconscious beliefs. And I thought that I was stuck with them for life because that's just the way it is. So what I learned was I could actually just delete the apps that I didn't want. Oh, the scarcity, the I'm not good enough, the I'm gross, the I'm a whore. So that was one that ran like really deep and really, really in my subconscious. It wasn't one that I would admit. I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, my ex called me a whore, and in my family I was growing up being called a whore, and I was actually sexually abused when I was a child. So just to hear that, like, I actually believed it because I heard it so much. So that wasn't one that was like on the surface, but that was a subconscious belief that was running my life, and therefore then was how I chose partners. And for fuck's sake, we don't want to be walking into dating or walking into a business opportunity or walking in with our children or any loved ones with that energy running the show. I'm not good enough. I'm a whore. I'm disgusting. I'm stupid. And those were all my subconscious beliefs. So that's the energy I was bringing into the world, and that's what was running the show. It's so fucking scary, but it's crystal clear, like, why I willingly walked into an abusive relationship, because when you're walking in with those apps, like, that's all that you have to work with. So instead of looking at it as this just as concrete, it's the way I am, I started looking at it as like, it's an app. It's just a fucking broken habit. Like, I used to bite my nails and now I don't bite them anymore. I used to think I wasn't good enough and I was a failure, and now I don't think that anymore. Like, it's so mind-blowing when you can look at it with this new perspective, like every woman in the world feels that way. So it's just an app that every parent was given, and we just have to delete that app. And the greatest, the most comforting part of this is it's not because I won the lottery, or because like a perfect partner saved me, or because my mom changed, or because my ex changed. Like, my whole life I had been waiting for this external shift. It was like I was secretly waiting to close my eyes, and the world was going to have a makeover, and everybody in the world was going to change, and I was going to open my eyes, and then I was just going to be this like famous, rich, hot, skinny queen. And I was like, it's like, that's delusional. Like, but I was waiting for that. I was waiting for somebody to save me. So when I realized that it's not concrete, it's not like my, you know, shoe size or my eye color. Like, these are my choice. These are my beliefs. I have them because I practiced them and I learned them. But I have the power now to change them. And that was everything, because it's not that I had everything I wanted and I was killing it. And so that's when I reprogrammed my subconscious mind. I actually had hit rock bottom. I was suicidal. I was broken. I was fucking hopeless. I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. And that was the moment that I decided to change and reprogram my subconscious. So we always are like, well, obviously, Lani, it was easier for you because you're rich and you have a partner and you love your body. And it's like, no, sis, the reason I'm rich and the reason that I'm with my divine masculine king and the reason that I love my body is because I reprogram my subconscious mind. It's not vice versa. So if you're waiting for the world to change, or if you're waiting for anybody to save you, stop fucking waiting. We are women. We are so powerful, and it is in our power now to do this, because it is a mindset. It is a repetition. It is a conscious daily decision that, that's not true. Everybody has that shitty app. Lani deleted that app that she wasn't good enough, and she replaced it with I'm a fucking badass. If Lani can do that, then I can do it. So, girlfriend, like, we literally get to have it all. We literally can just make this incredible woman and personality that we want, and we can become this like beautiful feminine queen that we've never met before. So I didn't know this Lani. When I was struggling and at rock bottom and insecure and miserable and broke and suicidal, and I was like, okay, your girl's not going out like that. I'm going to do it different. I created a Lani that I had never met before. I was like, she's going to be confident and loving and kind and compassionate, and she's going to be caring, and she's going to be like, you know, just full of kindness and exuding energy, and she's going to contribute to the world, and she's going to make an impact, and she's going to help other women, like teach them how to empower and teach them how to rise up. I had never met that Lani before. And then but voila, I reprogrammed through repetition because I decided that no one was coming to save me, and she happened. And so now, like, you bet your ass, I'm going to keep growing and getting stronger and make more of an impact. So I haven't met that Lani yet. The one who's helping a million women, I haven't met her yet, but you better believe I'm going to become her. So I'd love to know in the comments, who is the woman you're becoming? Who is that? So like I told you about the Lani that I'd never met before. Who is that? Describe her, use all the most beautiful, incredible words that give you all the feels, and declare now who that woman is, because you have every right and you absolutely can. It is a choice. It is all in your power. You create this woman. You are not stuck with all the negative habits you have now. Let those bitches go and start making incredibly amazing new ones. Oh, if you loved this and you're totally ready to go to that next level, then you've got to come to my free online live workshop. It's so amazing. I go even deeper and give you exact strategies and tools on how to do this. So the link is in the description. Get signed up for that one now. I'd be so grateful for you to subscribe. So hit that button, hit the bell icon, like the video, and be sure to watch my other videos on how to have it all. You deserve it. It is your birthright. I'll see you soon.